Hello everyone, this is Bulletproof, and I'm going to be making a video, hopefully a very long video series. Basically, I'm just going to be playing 15-minute games on ICC, and trying to improve, basically. I know a lot of other not other masters, but I know a lot of masters are doing this, but I just want to be, one of the few amateurs that are doing video series like this, and hopefully it'll improve my chess and it'll improve everyone that's watching. Alright, so I'm gonna play a Sicilian and see what we get here. So far, all standard stuff. If he goes knight c3, it's Najdorf. That's what I usually play. Bishop d3. Okay. So against this, I usually just play like... I don't know, there's lots of things to consider. Like, I could play e5 and kick the knight away, but then my pawn becomes weak. Thinking e6 or g6. Just trying to get my bishop out. Yeah. Bishop d3 is kind of a silly way of defending the e4 pawn. Like, he could simply just do a natural move like knight c3, and that would defend the pawn. Bishop d3 is kind of like defending the pawn, but making your bishop super pawn. It's not really doing much until you move this pawn. But alright, I'm gonna play e6. Okay, so he just castles. I'll just play bishop e7. Knight c3. Okay, so if I play a6, let's just castle. I might go for f4, but I might play like queen b6 there or something. I could play queen b6 here actually. Bishop e3 takes. No, I can't. You can't do bishop e3 if queen b6. You could also do simply play knight c6, or also knight d7 to go to e5. But I'm assuming he's gonna play f4. I don't know why he played h3. Honestly, I really don't know why he played h3. Like, there's no time that I ever want to play knight g4. Maybe he wants to play bishop e3 or something, but maybe knight g4 is not possible. My e6 pawn is in the way. I'm just gonna go queen b6. I think that's reasonable. So now bishop e3, queen b2. That's actually the point. I'm just gonna take on b2. I'm fine with things like knight a4 or things like rook b1, because I could actually just take on c3. It's alright. He's moved pretty fast so far. It's kind of interesting. He's very confident. Alright, so he goes back to e2. What do I want to do? Probably just knight c6. Why not? Alright, so he plays bishop e3. So I could take on B2. He's got rook B1. Queen A3. Take on B2. Rook B1. Queen A3. Rook B3. Queen A5. I'm just getting away with the pawn, aren't I? Take, knight A4, queen A3. I always have... Yeah. Why not? Knight A4 right away. That's also an interesting way of doing it. So, queen A3, you're going to play what exactly? I'm attacking this knight. Oh, okay. So he defends. Bishop D7. I'm getting kind of trapped with my queen here, so I have to be careful. Oh, how about knight E5, threatening D3, and then taking on A5? I don't see any like ways that he can attack my queen right away. Oh, other than bishop C1. What a shame. Might have to play D5 here just to give my queen a square. Just gotta give my queen that D6 square. You can't play E5 because I'll just take it. Very tricky. I wanted to play knight E5 in the first place, so actually if he plays E5, then that's gorgeous. So he plays this. Let's go back to D6. Guess he could play bishop F4. Can probably play E5 there. And he's played these first 13 moves like ridiculously fast, but I don't think he's played them very convincingly. I believe I'm just up a pawn. No real compensation. Because I mean, even I have the center. I mean, I was able to play D5 successfully. His knight's on the rim. All of my pieces are coordinated, and my queen's not trapped. So I believe I have an edge here. It's not easy, but there's an edge. I mean, he kind of like played pretty useless moves like H3. I mean, yeah, you can argue that H3 is a useful move, but I feel like it's useless in this position. So we'll see what happens. I wonder if this player has any other information. just a player from Mexico. It's a pretty low blitz rating. He's only played 37 games though. No, he hasn't played very many games at all. Oh, he's played a lot of 5-minute there. Wow, 1407 with 4,700 games. Yeah, okay. E5. I don't really understand this move. I can take it with the knight. Well, okay. He's gonna get knight here probably, knight d4, but I'm not really too concerned about that. Oh, if I take, I get bishop f4 happens, possibly. That's interesting. Okay, so if I take with a knight, bishop f4. Okay. Take with the queen, bishop f4, queen h5. I don't see why I can't take it with the queen. Bishop f4, queen h5. g4, queen h4. G4 I could take an h3. Yeah, I was thinking queen h4, bishop g3, and I was sad, but because he has actually like a perpetual, like I can go to h6, and well, I guess I could always play g5. That'd have been gorgeous. But yeah, I was thinking 95, bishop f4. I could have played queen c7 and then try to play for bishop d6. I just don't want to go down that line. I think this is easier. So now I'm up, what, 2 pawns? Material count 3-1. Yeah, so I'm up 2 pawns. My structure is very good. He's got active pieces now for the pawn. But I don't think it's enough. Unless he can somehow trap my queen. But I don't see how. He's got knight g3. I saw that move. Knight g3 is interesting. e5 looks tempting to play. So knight g3 doesn't hit me really hard. Queen e1 is kind of weird too. I don't understand. I kind of want to play e5, and then I can play e4 if he moves his bishop back. That way I have queen g3 or g6. Queen g6. Queen e1 was a really weird move. Alright, so queen h4. Queen h4 is going to take on e5. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. I messed up. Alright, so let's just go queen h4. Oh, wait. He can't take on e5. The knight on a4. The poorly placed knight on a4. Oh, man. That's lucky. is definitely lucky. Now he is thinking. Bishop f5. That doesn't help your case here, I don't think. Can take on f4 with the queen. Or I could... Nah, I mean, just take on f4. Or I could take with the pawn, too. Take on f4, takes on c8, takes on c8. Yeah, why not? Okay. He resigned. That was an interesting game, I suppose. Bishop d3 is not exactly the move you want to be playing here. I mean, I guess it's kind of a tricky move because it moves me out of the the theory here. But it's very, I think, double-edged. Because you're just like sitting this bishop here and it doesn't really belong there. So Engine likes to play e5. Yeah. I just go with this slow approach with e6. Queen b6 was kind of weird. Oh, it doesn't like taking that pawn. Queen c7. Oh wow, a3 and I'm trapped. Oh man, I didn't see that move. Apparently neither did he. Okay. So d5 was strong. Yeah, I mean, it's tricky. It's not exactly easy. When you take those pawns on b2, that's always it's always a risk. a3 was trapping it. Just have to look out for those little moves like a3 or knight a4 or rook b1, just anything like that can really cause you some pain when you're grabbing pawns on b2. Those poison pawns. So yeah, it was definitely definitely tricky. I did not see a3. Okay, so I'm gonna look at chessbase really fast, just to see what it thinks about the move bishop d3. So if we look here, knight c3 being the most common, f3, bishop d3 being the third most common. All right, with only 1,500 games played. So yeah, the database also likes e6, or that's been the most common move. There's also knight c6, g6, a6, all kinds of moves here. But I just play the main one. So he played knight c3, right? Oh, he played castles. All right. Wait, he played castles here. So a6 has been the most common by far. But I played bishop e7. Now knight c3 or c4. So he played knight c3. Now a6 again. I keep missing a6. I castled. Bishop e3 now, or king h1. He played a weird move here, didn't he? I think he played h3 here. Yeah, he played h3. So, okay, there's 10 games been played in this. Not very high rated players. There's someone named Fisher Jr. Fisher Jr. Alright. So not a very theoretical game, but interesting anyway, because the b2 pawn was not for free, and I didn't know that. So, yeah, hopefully you guys got something out of that. I certainly did, with taking the b pawn. Did not see a3. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you later.